I now invite the Deputy Foreign Minister of the Republic of Turkey, the co-chair of Working Group 7, to deliver the remarks of Working Group 6.
Esteemed Ministers of Co-Chairing and Participating States, Excellencies, dear colleagues, I would like to thank France and Saudi Arabia for co-chairing the conference and all stakeholders, including civil society organizations, for their valuable contributions to the work of Working Group 6. I would like to thank our Irish colleagues for their excellent cooperation and the hard work they put into our efforts to co-chair our working group. I wish also to take this opportunity to welcome the announcement of France to recognize the State of Palestine. We sincerely hope that many others will follow suit soon. Before sharing with you the priorities and recommendations that came out of the submissions in our working group, allow me to share with you some general observations regarding our deliberations. Firstly, we have seen the strong desire among the stakeholders to contribute to ending the decades-long suffering of the Palestinian people. Contributions received highlighted the areas where concrete action is needed to realize this vision. There were submissions rightfully proposing programs to help build capacity in the Palestinian Authority. Yet, empowering the State of Palestine calls for addressing the urgent question of how to end the Israeli occupation. Therefore, the root cause is still there. During our deliberations, it was a recurring view that the continued occupation is the main obstacle on the way to Palestinian statehood. While the annexation of Palestinian territories by Israel is looming, as called for by the Israeli parliament on July 23rd, our tools should be proportionally strong and effective. Some stakeholders made submissions proposing the establishment of mechanisms to enforce international law and international humanitarian law. We also observed that the addition to the dire humanitarian situation in Gaza, illegal settlements, confiscation of land, house demolitions by Israel in the West Bank, including East Jerusalem, also call for urgent action. Some stakeholders emphasized that measures, including sanctions, should be imposed against settlers in the occupied Palestinian territory. Israel may also be subjected to coercive measures, as it is the enabler of the illegal settlements. The acts of Israel to displace, dislocate, and expel Palestinian people from their homeland should be prevented without any delay. We cannot envisage the state of Palestine without the Palestinian nation. The core priorities that came out of the submissions can be listed as follows. First, implementation of the two-state solution. Second, recognition of the State of Palestine and the admission of the State of Palestine as a full member in the UN. Third, humanitarian and reconstruction efforts in Gaza. Fourth, institutional development. Fifth, halting settlement expansion and forced displacement. Six, accountability and the rule of law. 7, civil society engagement. 8, security guarantees for both people. The submissions send a clear message. The international community must act urgently and decisively to preserve the two-state vision, to uphold legal and humanitarian principles, and to move beyond expressions concerned to activating mechanisms of accountability. Thank you.
أشكر ممثل